How you doing?
Hello, welcome back to Sane Sunday Live.
Yeah, we're here.
And we are starting out with...
And we're live.
The community news.
Yeah, it's sad.
First of all, we're going to start out with TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, you should see Carol's awesome new thumbnail for her new video on her Carol Sane page that she made with TubeBuddy. And I think our new video on the Saneauto thumbnail looks pretty good, made with TubeBuddy. If you want to know what TubeBuddy is and how to use it, hit the link in our description. There is a free version.
Go on here somehow.
And just start with the free version. And start exploring with it. The first bit of news in our community news from this week is Mill Hill Mud Mowers.
Hi, there's a cutie pie who's live.
That is, I guess, one of the most popular topics right now in the community.
Noah, how you doing?
You're going to have to mute that. It's going to echo.
Sorry.
Anyway, I guess most people have noticed that their page is down right now. Warren had sent out a message saying that they would be off the grid for a while and that he would explain later. Anything else, let's just not exchange any rumors or say anything about what might be until we hear from Warren and Deborah. Just like to say, we really wish Warren and Deborah the best.
And we hope that everything turns out well for them.
We really hope it's not anything to do with Warren's health. We know he's had some problems in the past. And we have a lot of immediate family members that have similar problems. And we hope that's not it. We hope they're just taking some much needed time off. You know, everybody deserves some time off from the internet every once in a while. And yes, like Carol was saying, we sure wish them the best. And whenever they decide to do whatever they want to do with their channel or with a new channel or whatever it is, we'd be happy to jump in there and support
them 100%
in whatever they want to create.
Now, Noah says he is going to be in Pigeon Forge on the 25th.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The 25th. We'll have to check our calendar. We may be near there at the same time.
We will be near there.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going to be, we're in the southern end of the mountains right now, the Appalachian Mountains, but we plan on being a little further north and a little deeper in the mountains on that weekend.
It's our anniversary weekend.
So we will definitely be hiding in the mountains somewhere. And there will probably be some video of some cool cars coming out of it.
There always is.
Now,
we flew our drone a little bit today.
We sure did. It was dry flying, so there's no video. We're just practicing. And the wind got really bad today. Like I said, it is the Appalachian Mountains, so this kind of stuff happens. And we ended up having to shut it down after a while, but we both got some flight time in and some practice. And
I buzzed the dog.
Yeah, she was chasing the dog. So
the mean mommy.
Can I have the other glasses? These are a little bit uncomfortable. I don't think these ones are mine.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're right beside the. Okay. Sorry, I'm not as easy to look at, but we'll have our co-host back in just a minute. Thank you. See if this does any better.
What are you talking about? You're the cutest pies.
I'm glad you think so. You're the cute one, baby. And the most tiggery.
That's why I got Tiggery TV now.
She sure does. Yeah, you got to check out her new video. It's a great one on the Carol Sane channel, and it is part of the kickoff of her Tiggery TV. So it's another episode in spring in the Appalachian Mountains with more of the local plants and wildlife. But going on with the community news, seems like the second most prevalent thing we're hearing about in the community right now is about bad comments and negative comments. Some people have been the target of some negative comments, and some people got quite upset about it. I think everybody should just stay calm. It's going to happen. It's part of being successful. Every business I've ever been successful in has always come with some naysayers and some jealous people and some just outright mean people crawl out of the woodwork. Anytime you're succeeding in anything, that kind of thing is going to happen. It is a sign of success that,
and popularity.
Yes, it is. It really is. And, you got to get used to it and get callous to it and be ready for it, not ready to fire back or anything, ready to just let it roll off your shoulders and stuff. And so more about that on Sane Enterprises. I did a whole live video on nothing but that. So please go over to Sane Enterprises and watch my video about the bad comments and the negative comments. There is a lot of good information in there from experience on years of having to deal with that kind of thing, and some of my feelings on it, which one of the things is that I don't care if you were there when it happened and seen it, heard it, whatever, you're welcome in my comments. I'm not in any way think that anybody is guilty by association, and I don't care how you dealt with it or if you dealt with it or what you did with it. As long as you're not the person who said it, then you're welcome in my comments, and come here and just keep on keeping on.
We are neutral like Switzerland.
Yeah, and we don't have a problem with people being neutral like Switzerland either. I'm glad you brought that up. Sometimes when you're trying to engage with somebody who's being negative and saying negative comments and stuff, you can make it worse if you don't know what to say or how to say it. And so I don't have any problem with anybody if they didn't say anything when this was occurring. And that may be a little bit different from some other people's opinions, but I think it's the best way, because sometimes just trying to engage with them and trying to argue with them just fuels their fire and can make it worse.
I've got something to say about some comment in our live feed. Noah, I hope that you drive safely. And I also hope that there's no heavy traffic. But on the 25th, maybe there won't be, because it'll be early enough on the holidays weekend.
Ooh, it's Memorial Weekend. He's saying it's going to be Memorial Weekend. So we probably won't be the only ones there. Well, we'll be taking a beater, so we don't have to worry too much about it.
No, we won't.
That's one of the beauties of having everybody. I noticed somebody had a video out there that says something about why do all mechanics have a beater, and another video about why do all car guys have a beater. And that's one of the reasons. If you've got an old beater, little 4-cylinder car, not only can you save a lot of gas and stuff, but if you want to go somewhere and be as worry-free as possible, you can take your beater, and if somebody scratches it or dings it or dents it or breaks into it and rummages stuff around, it's just your beater. Who cares? It's worry-free. It's nice to have one of those. You can go places and not worry because you took your beater.
Yeah. We don't drive our Mustang, our Jaguar, or our Corvette. because he's too scared to drive them. He thinks they're going to get broken into, they're going to get crashed, scratched, crashed, banged. The Mustang doesn't even touch the ground because he's afraid that the tires will get moisture in them.
I used to drive that Mustang daily, but then after like the third time I restored it, and I just kept getting better and better and better at what I did. And because I did a lot of cars in between and restoring them, one or two a year. And then on top of that, 12 or 13 fix them up to sell cars, and then 400 to 600 units on customers' cars every year. I just kept getting better and better. And so every few years, I'd look back at the Mach 1 and just shake my head and say, how did I think that was so great? It's wonderful. And yeah, I was getting compliments on it and stuff, but I would see all kinds of flaws. And so I tear it all apart and restore it again.
And now it's better than
now
it came out of the factory.
I've ruined my car. I now can't drive it, the thing. So I need an old beater Mustang to go in the collection, and I could drive now to start the process over again. But that's a whole nother story.
Well,
and a whole
the
nother
next Mustang we're getting is going to end up pink with purple flames.
It's probably going to be 2006 or later, and have a Coyote or a Terminator engine in it, something like that.
Oh, I would lick that car.
Unless we can find one of those turbocharged Eco Boost Mustangs.
No.
It's over 300 horsepower with 35 miles to the gallon.
No.
No.
No, that's a fake Mustang. You hold it up to the light, you don't see the little strip in it. It doesn't have the dead president in the reflection. It's counterfeit.
So moving on in the community news, Gregory Salvatore and Camaro Time were good enough to come be on our Insanefriends Wednesday night show. Those air every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And if you want to come talk about your channel on that show, like Gregory Salvatore and Camaro Time did, then, and if you want to get an idea of what we talk about on that show, then watch it with Gregory Salvatore, or watch the first episode with Camaro Time. Ooh, because they were the perfect guests. Yeah, they were. Look at that. Yeah, they were great guests for our Mopar guys. Yeah, check out that Hulk car right there.
Look at that thing. That's a monster. Have you ever seen anything like that?
And it is autographed by
Lou Ferrigno.
Correct. The actual real Hulk. If you've ever met him in real life, you know why I say that. The guy is a Hulk.
Foundations of Freedom is here. Hey, how you doing?
When he was playing the Hulk, they didn't need CG. All they needed was some
Terrific Toucan. Hey, Terrific Toucan.
All they needed was some green makeup to put on him, and bam, they had the Hulk. Right there is Lou Ferrigno signing the car. So if you get a chance, watch that video. The Hulk, it is a 72 Plymouth Barracuda. Should be in our Mopar playlist.
Well, the campground he's going to is going to be packed with campers.
Ah, well, we're not going to be camping.
No, we're going to be in if we stay where we're going, we will be in a little motel room or hotel room or something like that.
Something with a refrigerator.
Yeah. I don't do good without electrical appliances.
Right.
I get cranky. And since it's going to be our anniversary weekend, he doesn't want me cranky.
No crankiness. No cranking unless it's a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Now, also in our community news, we want to talk about our comment strategy a little bit. Most people are familiar with our comment strategy. If you're new and you're not, we teach this on Sane Enterprises along with a lot of other strategies for growth on your channel. And it works really well in the Sane community and the I Am a Creator community, the Mopar community. The Camaro guys and the Mustang guys, they all respond really well to this, and they participate really well in this strategy. And that's what makes it work. Every time we get a comment on one of our videos, we not only reply to that comment, which we get so many of them now, we most of the time put it like a standard reply on there. But when we go to, then we click on the person who commented icon, go to their channel and comment on their latest video to try to help stimulate the algorithm on their latest video, letting the video play the full length and commenting on that video some kind of different unique comment that's not a copy and paste and doesn't have any of the S words. It doesn't have any of the words like reply or back to or any of that kind of stuff, because the algorithm's looking for those kind of words and they think you're spamming or sub for subber if you use those kind of words. And we are not sub for sub. We're true networking community in the I Am Creator community and the Sane community, hashtag Insanefriends. So that's how we reply to comments. And then a lot of times on top of that, we'll give shout outs to the people that are commenting, or we'll tweet your videos out because you commented on our page, or something a little extra like that. What did you say they call that, South America, when you respond in kind, you make it a win-win, but you give a little extra, a yappa, a little yappa there, a little extra yappa there, so that we can help make it snowball in the community. Because if everybody gives a little extra yappa, then the positivity and the helpfulness grows and grows and grows, and forces all the channels involved to grow as well. It's a pay it forward strategy. Now, we have been caught up a couple of times this week on our comments, and then a couple of days ago we got behind again, which is a good problem to have. When you get so many comments, you get behind on replying to them and going back to the other pages and stuff. But we always do eventually get caught up. If you commented and haven't received a response, we will get to you.
He's greeting us from Chattanooga.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
One of my favorite cities, by the way. I love the fact that it's surrounded by mountains.
Yeah, send us a tenant for our building. that should have been in the news. Our prospective tenant that was going to move into the building kind of fell through. So it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we still need a tenant for the building up there in Chattanooga.
It's a wonderful area for a shop.
Or warehouse.
Or warehouse.
Or a showroom or anything you want. Anyhow, and we haven't heard from Buzzification for a while, and I know Buzzification's in Chattanooga. And so they do off-road stuff on their page in the Chattanooga area.
Terrific Toucan says he's supporting us all here.
That's awesome.
He's doing his best, but it's a little hard to balance YouTube and school.
Right, and Terrific Toucan's been supporting and active in the community for quite a while now, so he's probably running into some of the same problems that we are, where it's just getting more and more people to support, and takes up a little bit more of your time every day, because you're supporting more and more people in the community as the community grows. But we're managing, and we're coming up with like our comment strategy and stuff to try to help deal with that. And we've had some help, using the TubeBuddy plugin that makes some of the things we do on our channel take less time. That way we can spend more time with the comments and the other community members. And, sometimes when we can't, put a really good comment on everybody's videos, we can go on there and say something like, and Terrific Toucan, you can use this too, go on there and say, I'm tweeting this out, and then just copy the URL for their video and tweet it out on your Twitter, and then move on to the next comment. You know, leave the tab open so the video can play, but move on to the next comment and go to the next page and respond by commenting on theirs, and just tweet people's videos out to help them get in even more views and more support. And then you don't have to try to think of something to say as your comment, because your comment is, hey, I tweeted your video. Now, videos from last week on the Saneauto channel. We, of course, had Sane Sunday live last Sunday. And then we finally finished editing the C3 Corvette video, which is the third in our series of the generations of the Corvettes. And these videos are, of course, a little bit more difficult and time-consuming than our already difficult and time-consuming show car videos and whatnot. So we have, in the past couple of weeks, had a couple more repair videos, which actually get a lot more views and are a lot easier to do than the show car videos, and take less time than the show car videos. Especially if I'm doing some kind of repair or something, I got to repair something anyway, or tear something down, you know, set the camera up. It takes a little extra time, but not near as much time as going out to the shows and videoing and doing lots of editing. There should be, we want to break it up every once in a while so it doesn't get monotonous. You got to have good focus on your channel, and sometimes laser focus to make it grow. But every once in a while, you got to bust it up a little bit without straying too far from your content strategy, to keep it from getting monotonous, not just for yourself, but for your viewers and your audience. So you'll see probably every week or two some kind of repair video, or something to do with tools or repairs or something like that, to just kind of break it up a little bit.
We need to look at Andy's Journey's watch time. He needs 16,000 minutes before he can monetize again.
Okay.
So let's please go over and watch his videos.
And Andy's Journeys, have you joined our mastermind group yet? It's not nearly as big as most of the others, on purpose. We kind of keep it small so that everybody can keep up with each other. But it is on the Sane Enterprises Facebook page. So look that up if you're interested. If you're not already on there, you might want to drop a message to join. And
that's what I've done with my videos too, Andy's Journeys. I have decided I have more fun when I'm actually out walking around with my cameraman and having him help take the footage. And I did this last one that I did, it was like how much editing? About 20-30 minutes.
Well, part of that was the reason the editing was easier is Windows Movie Maker is what we're still using, and it's a simpler editing program, but it's not capable of doing some of the things that the bigger editing programs can do, which does make it a little bit quicker and easier, because, you know, it follows the rule of keep it simple, stupid, you know. And then the other thing is that we've learned a few tricks during filming to film in a certain way.
Okay,
which
you're going to
keeps-
have to tell him the name of the mastermind because he said he hasn't yet.
Sane Enterprises on Facebook is the mastermind group. And if you're not already friended me, Victor Sane, on Facebook, you'll have to do that first because I'm the only one that can let you in. I have to do final approval on everybody that goes in. Like I said, we try to keep it really small so we can all keep up with each other and be a little bit more tight-knit and a little bit more attentive to each other. The editing. Yeah, we've learned that there's certain things that you can do while you're filming that make editing take longer, and certain things you can avoid or proactively do during your filming.
And there's just some things that you cannot avoid. Like
right, and you're going to have to fix and edit.
Mouth, and you go blah, 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 blah.
But sometimes those make really good bloopers to put on the end of your video.
Yeah, you got a lot of me going blah, 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 on the videos that I'm trying to speak Spanish.
Or after she's spoken Spanish, she's doing really well, and then she switches back to English, and then she can't speak English anymore.
Well, you like it when I speak Spanish in English.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not that kind of show. We don't want to break the PG barrier. Oh, my gosh. So, editing. We will be upgrading to a more powerful editing software soon. That's another plan we have for the channel. When we get a new computer that we do all our editing and stuff on that can handle it.
Johnny Pro, how you doing?
And so that's going to require some learning curve.
Chaser?
Yeah, Time Chaser. Welcome to the chat.
How you doing? You having a good weekend? I'm having a fantastic weekend. I don't know if you heard, we were out flying the drone today.
Yeah, after yesterday being out, filming a fantastic video for the Carol Sane channel.
Yeah, I was outside a lot. That's good. It's a good day.
Now, we were talking about the videos we did last week, which was, of course, the Sane Sunday Live. The C3 Corvette video, which required, like we were saying, requires quite a bit more editing for these generational Corvette videos. But it's worth it because I want to have this whole series of the different generations on the Corvettes done very well. Like you were saying, Andy Journeys, documentary style. Even though those don't get the most views and they do take the most work, I just like doing documentary style videos. I mean, I like it better. And I get a bigger sense of satisfaction when I see that finished video than I do from some of the other videos that we do that get a lot more views. You know?
Yeah, like the slammed cars. What's up with that? They got a car an inch off the ground.
Well, heck, I'm not going to complain because if I'm filming a slammed car and there's a lot of you guys out there that really like that, and it's that's your style. That's your style. That's why we do a whole variety of different types of vehicles, because you know all these different styles have their different fan bases, and we want to be the channel where everybody from all the different kinds of styles can come.
You're going to want to look at Johnny Pro's comment.
Well, thank you, Johnny Pro. Thank you very much. And we'll get to you in a minute. You're in the news today.
Are you in trouble, Johnny Pro?
Wait, no, he missed the trouble news. It's at the beginning of the live show. You'll have to go back and hit the when it goes into replay and see what parts he missed. There was a little drama this week, and we've already covered it. And there is a whole video on Sane Enterprises about bad comments if you want to see about some of the drama that went on in the community this last week.
Yeah, can't we all just get along?
So we moved on. We had Insanefriends with Gregory Salvatore this last Wednesday, which was great, and we want to do more of that. I mean, Camaro time and Gregory Salvatore proved to us that it's a good idea to be having you guys come on the show and talk about your channels and all that kind of stuff.
Bad.
Because it's, you know, it's a great thing, and it's really fun to have you guys on. So
now,
we want to do more of that.
We're looking for our guest for Wednesday.
Yes, we are. So if you want to be the guest on the show and talk about your channel and spotlight your channel and get some channel growth out of it,
talk about whatever
cars and your past cars and all that kind of stuff, then we would love to talk to you about that kind of stuff. We're interested in what y'all are doing, and we want to hear more about it.
We're interested in what you're interested in.
Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. if you can make it, and we can send you the Google link, and you just click on it and come on over and talk to us. Then hit me up on Victor Sane Facebook or Victor Sane at Saneauto on Twitter, and we'll arrange it. Matter of fact, we've got a show after this on Sane Enterprises. If you want to talk about your channel, then send us a message on Facebook or Twitter, and we'll see if we can arrange that right after this show. Back to the videos of last week, we also had the 2000 model supercharged Corvette, which was a C5. That is not our C5 video of the C5 Corvettes. It's just another C5 Corvette that happened to be awesome. And then the day after that, we had a Corvette Z51 driven by Slim the Pirate. And if you haven't seen that one, then you should. I enjoyed making that video. That one was pretty fun. And I enjoyed some of the comments we got on it too.
Slim's my new boyfriend.
The also channel plans for next week. We'd like to have more of you guys as guests, so we can get the word out about your channels and help you grow your channels and find out for ourselves more about what y'all are doing.
Line pickups?
You mean Ford F pickups? Because the Econolines are the vans. I have a Econoline van. It's the Superduty Econoline van E250. I actually replaced my Ford F250 for the E350, and I've been glad several times that I did. I do miss my truck, but I had that truck, and I had the Mopar truck, which was the Dodge with the Magnum engine in it, extended cab. But what I don't miss about the trucks, and I do like about the van, is that it I don't have to worry about getting every tool and every part and everything out of it if it starts raining.
Adventurous here. How you
Hello,
doing?
Reese's. So moving on to the channel plans. We'll go over the videos that need to be edited. This doesn't even include the stuff we're planning on filming. This is just the stuff we've already filmed and we need to edit. I still haven't done anything with the modified mower footage that I took, or the Kubota. Now the Ann Askew's white Corvette, I did finally finish editing that and put it up on the page. I think not last week, but the week before. And maybe we could have her come on here sometime and sit down with Carol, and they can do a live show about her racing. Ann Askew has done quite a bit of racing with the Corvettes. She's owned over 100 Corvettes.
She is an awesomely interesting person.
Right. And then the video of the Latin Low Car Club in Chattanooga, when they were there, we got some footage of them.
Reese's Mill is going to go watch my video.
Awesome.
Yep.
I think you'll
Brand
like it.
new, nice video. Everybody should see it.
Now I can put a check mark by the C3 Corvettes video because I did edit that and did put that up. But we still have yet to do the C4 Corvettes, the C5 Corvettes, the C6 Corvettes, and the C7 Corvettes. And I'm still waiting for word back from Uzo Lou if he's going to send me any footage or not on his C4
that
Corvette.
is the woman with the white vet.
Yes.
And is
Anne Askew.
Extremely interesting.
And so maybe we'll get some word back from Uzo Lou about whether they're going to have their white C4 Corvette included in the C4 Corvettes video. If they do, they'll need to send me some footage so that I can edit it in there.
Anne was a former Miss Georgia. She raced Corvettes. Enough said. Okay.
Yeah, it gets more interesting from there.
Yeah, that's just the beginning.
Yeah. That's the tip of the iceberg that can let you know what kind of iceberg it is. Now, we did a new intro with more engine noise and multiple photos of some of the cars and stuff. I'm sure y'all have seen that by now on the new videos. We released almost all of the Bugapalooza videos.
Andy.
We have one more video to release from Bugapalooza, which was a Porsche 913. And we did a lot of filming at Hot Rod City in Ringgold, Georgia, including a red Mustang, which we haven't edited or released yet. The 2000 Corvette we did. I can check that off. The 2000 Corvette and 2005 Corvette. Okay, I see. And the 1923 supercharged T-Bucket is coming. A 58 Cadillac. A 2015, and Mopar guys, I've got stuff coming for you. You're going to love this stuff. A 2015 and a 2016 Hellcat and RT. The Caught in the Wild, we caught a 2013 Challenger SRT 8, which we will be doing a follow-up video on. I've got to get that one edited and get it up before we end up videoing the follow-up video before I edit the other video. So lots of stuff coming, and then there's a whole other page of stuff to be done before even filming, and then we do have some events, which we go over the events so that in case anybody doesn't know what's going on in the events. Right now, as we speak, Mustangs at the Mountain.
That's
it's Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain, people.
Yep, in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's right down from where I used to live in Atlanta, as a matter of fact.
And yesterday, you done missed it. The Spring Fling Car Show on Dayton Boulevard in Red Bank, Tennessee.
I bet the people in Chattanooga didn't miss that.
Sorry, Bill Hedrick, I wasn't there. I got to take a break every once in a while. Next weekend, maybe, don't quote me on this, maybe Beat the Heat Dalton meet Saturday in the evening, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, that kind of thing. Battlefield Elementary in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia, starting at 10 a.m. There's going to be a meet there, a cruise-in type meet or car show.
Oh, excuse me.
That's on the 12th of May, like next Saturday. And the week after that, the 16th through the 19th, near Knoxville, Tennessee, up in the mountains, the Blue Mustang Festival. Goes from the 16th to the 20th. And simultaneously on that Saturday at Gordon Lee High School in Chickamauga, there will be a cruise-in. Then the last Saturday of May, on the 26th of May, is going to be a cruising car, truck, and flight show at Tom B. David Field in Calhoun, Georgia. You can contact Sean Evans. You can find him on Facebook, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. As a matter of fact, you can find any of these events on the Saneauto Facebook page.
And the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th, this girl, not working.
So we will probably be in the mountains that weekend too. Northern end of the Appalachian Mountains. Not, well, I guess it'd be midway. North of here. Up there near Knoxville, we will be. At least a couple of those days.
And we will not be camping, people. That will not happen.
No,
this girl needs to be able to plug in electrical appliances.
June the 16th is Time to Shine here in Dalton, Georgia at the North Georgia Fairgrounds. And Facebook Brittany Velasquez and tell her you heard about it here on Saneauto. She's on Facebook.
What's up?
Brittany Velasquez, and you see how that's spelled right there, Brittany Velasquez. There. So
and then just to throw kittens at this channel, there is some M&Ms. Yay! Chocolate. Okay, continue.
Okay, on June the 23rd, there should be a YouTube call out at Gallant Motorsports in Benson, North Carolina. So we should have more about that on our Saneauto page on Facebook as well.
Yummy coffee.
As well as many other events that are too far ahead for me to mention right now. I try to stick to like a month and a half ahead so that, you know, you have time to actually get there without totally forgetting about it like I do. And back to the news, the community news for the sane community, all our insane friends and what they are doing. Starting with Uzo Lou. What is going on Uzo Lou's channel? Well, he has two new videos right now. One is about upcoming events on his channel.
M&M's good. No, Uzo?
And another video that's about the Toyotas at the Detroit Auto Show. Now, I don't know yet if it's about a Toyota or Toyotas plural. You'll have to check it out. As will I. And Uzo Lou's pretty good about commenting on our channel, so I suspect that when I start going to catch up on my comments, he's going to have a comment there, which gives me the perfect excuse to follow that back to his channel, and I get to watch his videos. DSW Joyride Productions. He's got a new video on doing shout-outs, and you may be in those shout-outs. So you need to go watch that video and see if you're there. I'm not going to tell you who all's in the shout-outs because you need to watch it. And
it might be someone you know. Who knows?
Or your channel.
Or your friend's channel.
Or even our channel.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Now, Johnny Pro.
Uh-oh. Now you done it.
He's got a video about RT Life and Growl's Garage.
Wow.
And he has another new video about the Mopar meet in New York. Told you I ain't forgot about you Mopar guys. Yeah, we got a backlog. We had, remember, before we had the Corvette craziness going on, we had Mopar Madness Week for a whole, well, it was going to be a week. It ended up being a week and a half of Mopar Madness. So we still got to have like a Camaro week and a Mustang week, and then come full circle around back to Mopars again. And in the meantime, we're still going to have at least release that 2013 Challenger RT SRT 8. That was an interesting find. It's not going to be a high production, real quality looking video, but it's a quality car, very interesting car. It's like a before video, and the guy's got lots of plans for the car. We're going to go film the car again, and the after video is going to be better, but the before video gives you an idea of what all this hullabaloo is about.
It's like an awesome car that's going to get even more awesome.
Yeah.
Really.
Now, Joe Z on his channel, this week he's got a haul video. So go over there and look at his haul video and see what machines he got this week.
Wants to see rusty old Ford truck week. We just had a rusty Ford on there, up there on the thing up there.
Rusty old Ford week. If you want, who is it? Auto Dreamer 77 has some rusty old Ford stuff that he's putting back on the road.
We had one up there.
We do.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Oh, and we've got some. We do have some rusty old Ford video footage. Yeah, yeah, like a whole series of it. It's already on the page. Wonder if we should put it in its own playlist.
Maybe.
Or maybe even re-edit some of those. Make them more interesting. And they're probably in the Ford playlist. I'll have to look later and see. But there's some cool old rusty old Fords. Just nothing done to them. Just still as they were when they were parked there.
Rotting away. And we got one in the woods too.
Yeah, we do have one in the woods. But that's not Ford truck. That's an International Harvester.
That one in the waterfall? Where the trees grown up in it?
Oh no, that's that one I think is a 5-window coupe Chevrolet, like what's on the look behind us.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's ironic.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yep, that's it.
But there is a place.
There was a tree in this one.
Well, that needs to be on your channel, because we need to go up there and do like your video in the yard.
Yeah.
Do that up there in the Appalachian Mountains, because it is
I
the
hope we
largest.
don't see that snake again, though. I don't want to see a snake. I don't want to take a picture of a snake.
But it would be really interesting for the video.
Snake. Oh no, I didn't like that snake.
It's the tallest waterfall east of the Mississippi, and it's less than 2 hours from here in the mountains.
It's pretty.
And so we could video that and put that on the Carol Sane page.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the camera on my back when we're going up on the Harley, and you're going to see where we were at, not where we're going. I'm going to put it on backwards, just so you can see my dust.
So then we have Rusty Zipper, who's usually got a lot of Corvette stuff on his page, but his latest video is a movie review. So that's a little different. So you could check that out and see what's so exciting about this movie. I don't know. And if I did,
you wouldn't tell me?
I wouldn't be able to tell you, because you got to go watch this video.
No. Then why did I marry you?
I can tell you it's a movie I haven't seen yet.
If you're not going to tell me these things, why did I marry you?
We can't say that. This is PG-13.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
So moving on. Speaking of Mopar stuff, Demon Durango. He's got a new video of a Shelby kit car racer. This thing isn't just a Shelby kit car. It actually does get raced. It's a very practical racer. And just check out the video. Check out the video.
Oh, guess what?
What, baby?
Mustang's back in NASCAR.
Yes, Mustang is back in NASCAR.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it can do to see what it maybe it and the Chevrolets can gang up on this Toyota.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that.
Which is crazy.
That doesn't belong.
That's our beater
Camry.
car. That's our beater car. Our beater car is now a NASCAR race car.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird? So I guess we have the whole thing now. We get, well, no, because the Dodge truck is gone, and the other Dodges we have just don't count. They don't count. So until we get another suitable Mopar in the collection, but we've got the GM, we've got the import, we've got the Mustang, and we got the freaking NASCAR Toyota, and now all we need is a good Mopar and a Tesla. And a Tesla.
We have a Mach 1 Mustang. That's what we got.
Now that crazy Hulkmobile 72 Barracuda would be a great Mopar to have. That thing,
yeah, but
is a monster.
It doesn't look exactly street legal to me.
Yeah.
Nah, I think you would get pulled over.
And you kid about going from gas station to gas station in a lot of cars, but I guarantee you'd have to map out and hit every gas station with that car between here and there. So maybe not the best choice for a Mopar collection, for our collection to be our one Mopar for the collection. We'll have to work on that. Now back to Demon Durango's page. He has another new video, which is a CB300F motorcycle. And what was the Honda CB? Was it that we had?
360 piece? Honda 360.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a 350, 360, something like that. Yeah. Honda CB350. That's probably what it was. Yeah, we had other motorcycles besides the Triumph.
The last letter was a T.
Was it?
Yeah. Well, that was the only one that I had that wasn't
Triumph?
Or
Harley?
Yeah.
So, now we do shout outs for people who have been commenting on our videos.
Had a Mach 1 Mustang when he was a young fellow, and he said his was so rusty that it almost snapped in half. That was sad.
Do you live up north, Ball Caps? Is it northern car or right on the coast?
They're talking about a 72. Ours is?
Yeah, 72. Yep. Ours is a 72 Mach 1. The 351 Cleveland Cobra Jet. It is a Q code car.
And it is red
so it came
with
factory.
Black stripes. And I've only touched it a few times.
Noah Gallman is asking, are there any car shows this week? We did go over the calendar, but we will hit it again to let you know what the local because there's a lot of them that aren't local. But
Okay, those
you've
are
already
over.
missed. You missed yesterday the. Well, I'm sure there's still Mustangs at the mountain in Stone Mountain, Georgia, right now. They go all weekend. It's Stone Mountain, Georgia. But there was yesterday a Spring Fling car show in Dayton Boulevard in Red Bank, Tennessee. Next weekend is
Can I have a Cheeto?
hopefully a Beat the Heat Dalton meet right here in Dalton at 5 o'clock. And starting at 10 a.m. at Battlefield Elementary on Battlefield Parkway in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. There'll be a cruise in there or a car show or both on the 12th of May. And then from the 16th to the 20th, up in the mountains, Appalachian Mountains, but north of here.
Bye, bottle caps.
Is the Blue Mustang Festival. It's up there in the mountains near Knoxville.
Does
And
that
all of
mean
this stuff you can
Blue
see.
Mustangs can go there?
Nope. Blue Ridge Mountains Mustang Festival. So all different colors Mustangs. Good question. All these events and more can be seen on our Facebook page, Saneauto, because a lot of the event coordinators are good enough to post their flyers on the Saneauto Facebook page and our other page, Car Show Cars and Cruisers of North Georgia. So on the 19th, Saturday the 19th of May, Gordon Lee High School in Chickamauga, Georgia, is having a cruise in. And then the last Saturday in May, the 26th, we will not be there because we're heading north. We're going to be up there in the mountains near Knoxville. There will be a cruising car and truck and flight show.
Noah is
south
going
of
to
here.
the Dalton one next weekend at 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting it on his calendar. We'll be there. We'll
All right,
meet
say
you
hello
there.
to us.
Make sure you tell us hey.
What are you bringing? What are you going to drive? We'll be driving a piece of crap NASCAR Toyota.
Yeah. It's been dinged up all over the place.
Yeah, it's been trading paint with other NASCARs. Not. It's traded paint with something, but it wasn't a NASCAR. It does say Camry on it, though.
That's just insane. I drove that car. That's not a NASCAR.
That is a strange thing.
He'll be driving a truck.
Strange thing. Okay. Well, that narrows it down, but not much in Dalton.
Or the South.
Yeah. I have a video on our page that says this is not a 4x4 show. And it's just a regular parking lot here in Dalton on a Tuesday. But it, the people that haven't been here, it probably looks like a 4x4 truck show, but it's not. It's just a typical parking lot.
Yeah, Walmart, I think.
No, it was the convention center parking lot.
Yeah, Billy Bob likes to get together.
Yeah. So that pretty much goes over the calendar again. And we have delayed these shout outs long enough. People deserve their shout outs.
So Noah, will we be filming this truck?
Now, these are people we really appreciate commenting on our videos and being Johnny on the spot, catching those videos when they first go out. That's the most critical time, is the first 24 hours. So if you can catch other people's videos in the community within 24 hours of them going out, you can give them the most help and the most stimulation in the algorithm. And hopefully that will help make YouTube promote those videos. And, you know, tweet each other's videos out, share them on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and other places.
I got a Twitter account today.
She sure did. She set up a Twitter account today.
It. They had a half-naked man on there dancing. If I told them I didn't like it, and they took it off, I was happy about that. But then I turned around and it was back. And I had to tell them I didn't like it again.
So, commenting on our videos. We really appreciate you guys commenting on our videos. Uzo Lou, DSW Joyride Productions,
Johnny Pro, Josie, Little Dumpling. I like dumplings. Rusty Zipper. Wow, I don't want one of those. Rev and Red Line. Cussing?
You're not supposed to read that part. That's just my warning so that I don't accidentally play one of his videos on our live and get any cussing on our live, because he does do some cussing on his videos.
Oh, so, Reese's Mill.
And now that it's out there, just so you know, Reverend Redline, if you're wondering why I don't, if I do channel reviews and stuff, I don't actually play the video, or I put the sound off, that's why. So we don't have cussing on our channel.
Okay. Reese's Mill Off-Road Adventure. How you doing? Demon Durango. That's scary. Scott Pearson's Tools and More. What's more?
For one thing that he does more is he does some really good shout out videos where he not only shouts the people out, but he does kind of like what we do in the community news, where he talks about what types of videos and stuff they have on their channel, and they're just good, thorough shout out videos.
Okay, bottle caps. We all know what bottle caps does. He likes to look at women with Twinkies.
That's kind of an inside joke now. If you haven't seen, if you don't know the rest of the information on that, don't take anything away from that. It's a totally innocent thing. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
It's PG-13. You gotta watch Pusa Studios. Yeah.
Our interview.
Yeah, our interview. Watch some more of the Pusa Studios interviews. Watch like last night's Pusa Studios, and you'll see what that's all about. It's a community joke. It's good, clean fun.
Yeah, but it is.
But it sounds PG-13.
It's just.
Bottle Caps knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, he's not here anymore though. He left us.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to talk behind your back. It's just your name was right there. So. And
Pusa Studios knows what we're talking about, and a bunch of other people know what we're talking about. Probably several people here know what we're talking about.
Chopper's Rule 1. Wow, that's a mouthful. Night Shame. Alan. That's you.
Oxendine.
That's you.
It's spelled wrong to be me.
Yeah, I know.
It's spelled like my cousin Alan. Not spelled like me.
Big Bad Wolf Moto. Well, I don't know. Does Big Bad Wolf like Doctor Who? Because there's Bad Wolf in Doctor Who.
No, he's the one that does the motorcycle vlogs.
Oh, okay. And of course, Pusa Studios.
In Canada. He's in Canada riding the Harley in Canada with the gear on. You can see point of view.
Yeah,
the road
I'm
and
going to do
everything.
the same thing when we go up to the mountains here, but I'll put it on my back. I don't want you to see where I'm going. I'll let you see where I've been, though. Because nobody's going to stop me from where I'm going. That's just how I roll.
So we are getting close to the end of the show. Anybody have any questions or want to tell us about one of the cars you've had in the past or a car that you have now? Maybe a car that you're going to have on your page, and we'll let everybody know what video you've got coming up next on your page, what kind of car is going to be in it and stuff. If you tell us in the chat, we'll let everybody else know, because we're going to have to wrap it up here in about 9 minutes. We've got to take our break before we have.
We got to go to
Sane
Walmart in
Enterprises at
between
4.
to get a salad so we can have dinner on time.
Oh, so we will be back in that case, we'll be back somewhere between 4:30 and 5.
Yeah.
No, probably 4:15, something like that. But we will be ending this at 3:30, and we'll be back on Sane Enterprises at about 4:15.
Yeah.
And go from there till.
I'm gonna make a nice salad, baked potato, baked chicken, and a vegetable for his dinner. They put in this tummy right here. That tummy right there. Get in there. Pretty tummy right there.
And tonight.
By the way,
Sane Enterprises.
on a personal note, I lost 11 pounds and I'm proud of myself. Hi.
I'm proud of you too, baby. You're doing awesome.
Well, Noah, we are going to the Walmart on Walnut Avenue. He wants to go to Walmart.
Okay, well, we'll see him there.
Yeah.
We'll be in an old, beat-up
Toyota. It's
Camry
kind of a poo.
That is
brown.
Not a NASCAR race car.
I don't understand that. It's just upsetting.
Unless a NASCAR race car mated with a pile of dirt.
Yeah.
and they burst a brown Toyota.
Yes, the old one, Noah.
The one we don't have to worry about anybody running a grocery cart into.
Yeah, we would take a good car to Walmart.
But we wouldn't run a grocery cart into that car anyway, because we wouldn't want to ruin a perfectly good grocery cart.
And I like my little car. It's the first car I bought since I've been back to the United States. And I paid cash for it. Went to the owner and said,
"It's paid for."
There you go.
It has the best mod a car could ever have.
It's paid for.
So after we do Sane Enterprises, Gregory Salvatore will be on at his usual time at 9. And then, of course, we have all the other lives during the week, including Pusa Studios at 7 p.m. almost every night, Monday through Saturday. And then Verdict Squad from 6 to 8-ish on Monday and Tuesday, and maybe some more. Insanefriends show Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. And then James Cox at 3 o'clock most days. And then they have the I'm a Creator live marathons on Saturdays.
Well, you are more than welcome to take a picture of that car if you want to. But that car is ugly.
Remember, like, you'll see our video on Sane Enterprises about the nasty comments that went around. And if somebody is giving you a hard time in any of the other comments or anything like that, just come over to our live streams. And
Noah wants to take
we can take a little flack.
Well,
that's fine.
Yep. I'll even post with it.
You got something to keep your camera from cracking when you take pictures of ugly cars like that? It'll buff out. Yeah.
No, ugly don't buff out, sweetie.
We're gonna have to find out what the number is on the Camry NASCAR.
Yeah, we go paint that on it.
Today I'll paint that on it.
With some Sharpie.
Yeah, with Sharpie.
Or some crayon.
Yeah.
That's a weekend project.
Melt it on there. Make a template.
Draw some glitter on it. Throw glitter on it. It'll make it better. Glitter makes everything pretty. See, I got glitter on my eyes. That would make them pretty.
Paint a kitten head on the hood.
See, I put glitter on my eyes. That's why they're so pretty.
No, your eyes are so pretty because it's got that dark blue.
PG.
Oh, it is time, people.
Well, we're going to go to Walmart
like
and we're going to do some shopping. I'm going to get him a salad so he can eat a salad. I'm going to get some liquid donut so I can drink some coffee.
Yeah, and I'm out of bread for my sandwiches.
And you're out of milk.
Yep. 2 things I should not be eating, but I eat once a day. I have 1 thing in milk with it.
It is not
every day.
Real bread. I have 1 sandwich. It's not real bread. That is.
Yeah, she's picking on my my multi-grain bread. I have 1 sandwich every day. That is my lunch. It is a peanut butter and honey sandwich with cinnamon on it. In case you don't know, honey and cinnamon mixture helps keep your blood pressure down. And then, of course, I have peanut butter on it for protein, and I use the natural peanut butter that you have to stir up. It's real peanut butter. It's not full of a bunch of sugar and stuff.
Yeah, it's not tasty.
And the only bread that I ever have all week, whatever, just don't have bread at all. Just avoid breading.
I don't
bread products.
like bread.
I do have that 1 sandwich.
I like bread on an occasional sandwich. And I would like to make 1 big, long submarine sandwich. With a lot of meat in it and some lettuce and some onion and all of that, like a Subway, but at home, which is a lot better and it tastes better, but it's got too much meat and too much processed food in it.
Well, it's not that I don't like bread. It's just that it'll pack it on you right there, and the least little bit of extra in the middle makes my ruptured disc and stuff in my back hurt even worse. So I try to keep that off.
Okay, well, we gotta go, peeps. Love ya. See ya. Have a good day.
Thank you for being here.